Division starts, meaning games inside the division. Who is the other?
Well, I mean, I know Dak Prescott's 26-5, so I had Dominique take out a calculator and do the math. That's 83%. It has to be Dak Prescott.
That is correct. Woo! You are slightly off on the math, or at least on the
25 and 6.
He's 25 and 6.
All right, well,
but it is still the correct
still
answer.
over 80%.
It is sneaky. Tom Brady is close.
I'll bet he is.
Brady dominated his division for so long. Brady 96 and 25 for his career. But Dak Prescott is the right answer. Chalk that one up for Graziano. He is now up to a 2-score lead. 27-18 is where it stands. Meanwhile, it came from Mahomes because Mahomes won a division game last night. If you're just joining us, let's show you how it happened. Raiders, Chiefs, thriller on Monday Night Football. Gonna pick it up in the fourth quarter. Chiefs had been down by 17, but Dominique, they had Travis Kelce.
Oh yeah, Travis Kelce was on fire in the red zone. He somehow was uncovered right there.
He had 4 touchdowns last night. Raiders would get it back, down 7. 3rd and 6, to deep ball. Davante Adams.
Double coverage, just an incredible throw and a great catch. I mean, if you're Kansas City, you just put your hands up. They were better than us.
But they go for the 2, down 1 with 4.5 to play.
Hate it. Absolutely hate this. Kick the ball. Yeah, 4.5 minutes left, a lot of football left. Let's tie the game, make them go score a point.
Play to tie the game.
They're down by 1.
Better than a loss.
Raiders get a chance. Final minute, 3rd and 1. Davante Adams, first down. Or is it?
Yeah, Davante was outstanding all day, but he's got to catch it clean right here. He has 2 feet down, but he doesn't when he finally gets possession.
So they get one last chance, 4th and 1. And what do you do on 4th and 1? You throw it deep, but look what happens.
Yeah, Davante was about to come clean deep, but Hunter Renfrow got in the way. They both seemed like they were going to be open, but Hunter Renfrow was struggling at the end of games this season.
That was just a brutal way for it to end. Chiefs win 30-29. Davante Adams, frustration bubbling over afterwards. May face some discipline for that moment going into the tunnel there as he shoves over a member of the media. So the Chiefs survive. They move to 4-1. They match Buffalo for the best record in the AFC, and those teams will face off this Sunday in KC. Massive game. Right now, our Football Power Index likes the Chiefs, 57%. That differs from Las Vegas, which opened with Buffalo at a 2.5-point favorite on the road. So the question is a simple one, but the answer will be fascinating. Marcus Spears, does the road to the Super Bowl in the AFC go through Kansas City, or does it go through Western New York?
I can't stand y'all for this, man. Golly, bro. I'm gonna still say Buffalo. And I don't know what the hell my answer was before this show, but I thought about last night, and I saw the Chiefs the Chiefs gave up some things now to the Las Vegas Raiders. And when I look at Buffalo and the way Josh Allen is playing, and I know Mahomes is going crazy, but Buffalo from a team-specific thing, right? You're going to get Tre'Davious White back. I understand some injuries they suffered. I like their defensive line as a whole a little bit better than Kansas City's defensive line. So when you look at this team in totality, and you think about the way Josh Allen is playing and his ability on the ground as well, with the ascension of Gabe Davis and what I think he's going to mean down the road for this football team as a number 2 wide receiver, where I think the Bills have a clear higher level at that position than the Kansas City Chiefs. Travis Kelce makes up for some of that, but ultimately with Diggs, Gabe Davis, Dawson Knox, and Josh Allen, I'm going to go Buffalo. I think they have a better defense as well.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm going Buffalo too, but I don't have as detailed analysis as you. The difference in these two teams is Stefon Diggs. As simple as that. We've come to accept that the modern NFL, the wide receiver, a true number 1 wide receiver, is like having a true running back was in the 90s. And now one team has a guy that you cannot leave in man coverage all game. The Chiefs have Travis Kelce, what you can't leave in man coverage, but the worst thing Travis Kelce is going to do is give you 10, 12, maybe 15 yards. Stefon Diggs is going to break your defense. And when it gets down to all the game planning is out the window, we need a guy. We saw the Chiefs struggled last night against the Raiders. And the Raiders are not known. Last year, all they played was cover 3. So they are not built necessarily to be a lockdown man coverage team. But I'd be damned if they didn't shut down those receivers. Patrick Mahomes is throwing them open, but rarely did you see somebody come as wide open as some of these Bills receivers become. And I think that's the difference. The defensive prowess of the Bills, and Stefon Diggs having a guy that can break the opposing defense, like having a 3-point shooter in basketball.
How about
to change the gravity of the team?
Yeah, I'm going Bills as well. And listen, I picked the Bills at the beginning of the season. I just think this football team is the most complete team in the AFC. The issue for the Bills is going to be help on the defensive side. Like, we're talking about them as if when all those guys get back together. But I think they make it difficult for any team, including the Chiefs, to march the ball down and sustain drives over and over. And to Dom's point, explosive plays matter in big games, and whether it's Diggs or even Davis at this point, Josh Allen is an explosive player as well. So they kind of cross each other out, Mahomes and Allen, because both can do so many things so well. So now you're looking around at the other pieces and parts. That's why I lean towards Buffalo.
Yeah, I think they have the better overall team. There are concerns on defense.
Absolutely.
Not all those guys are coming back.
That's right.
I mean, Micah Hyde, is out for the year.
Which is huge.
Right. So that's an issue, but they have such depth, right? Everybody has injuries. They have such depth, and you mentioned they're going to get Tre'Davious White back. I think they have the better team on paper. But the Kansas City Chiefs are the team that's knocked them out of the playoffs each of the last 2 years. If you ask the Buffalo Bills, does the road to the Super Bowl go through Kansas City? They're going to say, yeah, until we beat them, yes. That's now, hopefully for the Bills' sake, they can win this game, and then the game is in Buffalo if they have to play again in the playoffs as opposed to Kansas City. You'd think that would make a difference, but until we see that happen, I think you still got to. I don't know. If I'm Buffalo, I'm not feeling great about it until I've seen, Kansas City on the other side.
Go ahead, Marcus.
Let's be real, fellas. Let's be real. 15 just makes it so hard for you. Like, as great as Josh Allen is, like, I'm still taking Patrick Mahomes, even though I think the Bills as a team in totality. But if you was asking me between both of these guys, I'm taking 15. I just think Josh is supported better than Patrick Mahomes at this point.
Look, I mean, they're two monster games this weekend that could decide so much. This one and the one in Philadelphia on Sunday night. In the meantime, it is time for Swagoo's Revenge.
I know some people in this league need security. Everybody ain't getting dumped around here. This long arm of the law, he needs a new security guard. They better find somebody quick. Athleticism is a trait of being a security guard. And when you don't have none, you get your quarterback killed by a little guy. Like when the big dude run up on one of the little dudes, and then you find out he a damn MMA fighter and you get beat to sleep. You need new security.
All right, so earlier today, Jeff handed out the pancakes. Now it is time for Marcus to get his revenge. Big fella, take it.
Y'all better call them people, man, because Dexter Lawrence is already going crazy on Aaron Rodgers. We keep talking about these wide receivers. Look at the big fella. Just use the offensive lineman to get the Aaron Rodgers. And now Aaron don't even know. Aaron is starting to ball him, and then we get jiggy with it. Look at Dexter push back. He gets Aaron on the ground. I wish you would have hit him a little bit harder coming off that, because it would have made it prettier and more of a security thing. That's why I had to be first, and I got to save the best and the hits for last. But hey, Aaron, you need new security and receivers. But anyway, let's move on to the next one. I'm going with my man, Dorrance Armstrong. I know everybody talking about Micah Parsons and obviously DeMarcus Lawrence, but Dorrance Armstrong is low-key having one of the better seasons up front as any D lineman in the league. And not only is he hitting quarterbacks, he's causing fumbles. Oh, and by the way, should I tell the fans, he also blocked the punt in this game. But outside of this, Matthew Stafford, you need new security. Because Dorrance Armstrong on this defense that is very vaunted and everybody should fear is balling out of his mind. And last but not least, I had to have two Cowboys on here, because why not? Are y'all crazy? Micah Parsons, every week, the quarterback needs new security. But this ain't the one, y'all. Y'all know which one is coming. This big fella don't matter. I tore my hamstring, coach. I pulled my groin, coach. My arm is falling off. It don't matter. Matthew Stafford needs new security. Look at Henderson getting the hell out of the way. Oh, that's 11. I'm supposed to chip him? No, I ain't doing that. Hey, you on your own, big fella. You got to get out of the way. Hey, Matthew Stafford, I hate to say it, and I know Dan Orlovsky gonna be mad, but you need new security. I feel like I'm gonna be saying that about the Dallas Cowboys all season long, based on how they rush the passer. Jeff Saturday, I love your block, and I think that last one is the one for today, but ultimately,